My name is Shadowheart, loyal servant of Shar, goddess of darkness and loss. There is little more I can tell you than that. My Lady Shar tasked me with a mission of such secrecy that I surrendered great swathes of my memory in order to safeguard the knowledge of it. All I know is that I must bring the artifact I hold to Baldur's Gate, and that nothing can stand in my way. My goddess is watching.
Hello everyone, welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, Game of the Year! Oh, I'm so excited for that. For people who are also complaining about Baldur's Gate winning over Spider-Man 2, both games are great. Both games excelled amazingly in what they were trying to do. This game had a lot more to it, in my opinion. And I love Spider-Man 2. So, can we stop arguing and say they're both just great games, please? Anyway, on to the Let's Play itself. In case you can't tell, we're playing as Shadowheart. She's going to be our origin played character. I held a poll a while back to see what you guys wanted to do. I did want all the characters in the list, but the poll wasn't big enough for it. So, I decided on a few of them. And yeah. Shadowheart and the Dirge playthrough were were neck and neck, and I just ended up flipping a coin because they both were even. Don't worry though, after I finish this, and after a break, probably, I will most likely do a Dirge playthrough. I'll be playing through it with a friend of mine so we can get a full grasp of what I'm getting myself into. That being said, onto this. Now, I am playing under a custom difficulty setting. This custom difficulty setting is equivalent to the balanced mode, with the sole exception that I cannot see NPC health. I will not know if I failed a perception check. I will not know if I fail a passive roll while talking to someone. And any difficulty class rolls I will not see. So I won't know the DC of a specific event. I won't know the DC of lockpicks, of traps. I won't know anything. I'm basically in a Dungeons & Dragons playthrough as Shadowheart, essentially. That being said, these playthroughs do allow me to respec a character. I will be playing the role of Shadowheart, meaning I will not respec into a class that I cannot see Shadowheart going into. For example, Shadowheart is a very priestly, pious character. Doesn't make much sense for her to be an assassin. Well, kinda does considering Shar. But it doesn't make much sense for her to be a wizard or warlock or stuff like that. So I'll stick to priests, paladins, maybe a few rogues and classes in rogue, possibly monk even. You know, those core classes. Another example would be Karlach. I can't see her being a mage. She's too much of a warrior character. Fighter and Berserker would be for her. Lae'zel is very much a warrior cast. She would be warrior, berserker, monk, stuff like that. So you won't see me slinging spells unless they are in the proper skill trees. I do have a build in mind for her, but that's kind of how things are going to go with all of the characters. So keep that in mind. Similar will be true for any romance options that may or may not arise. So keep that in mind. But Shadowheart. This is going to be our guardian. She is basically my character from my friend's playthrough. If you are a fan of Critical Role, it's my play on Yasha. I couldn't get the exact look the same because I can't get the hair to have the flecks of black properly. But that's our guardian. Let's venture forth. Oh, before I forget, please, no spoilers for people who are coming new to this game. Yes, I'm certain you came across something more interesting. Don't post a comment saying, don't post a comment 3 sets into this game going, "Are you going to do this quest in Act 3?" I probably am. Don't worry about it. So please keep that in mind. I'm also not going to spoil how I'm going to be playing the story. I have an idea. Kind of. Let's go. Alright. Tell us where we're at, DM. Well, that's different.
Your mind reels, stomach churns, legs struggle to find their footing. Fire and chaos assail every sense. You shut your eyes. In the dark, Lady Shar can guide you. The mission. The artifact. Many were sent to retrieve it, and now only you remain. You must survive, and bring it to Baldur's Gate. To the Mother Superior.
Alright.
Such an insignificant seeming item. You know nothing of its purpose. Only that you must protect it with your life.
So,
Where am I?
what I was saying was interesting is, normally we wake up inside of this pod and just crawl out of it.
Damn thing. Coffin would be more inviting.
Alright.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Ugh. Oh, that's so different. I love it. I'm used to seeing the DC. Alright, what we got? 6. Ooh. Plus 1, 7. Ugh. That's a failure. Lovely.
You notice nothing more than meets the eye.
Leave it alone. Alright, what we got? Pearl. Nice.
Hopefully most of its friends are in the same condition.
Nice, nice. Ooh, a lot of nice stuff. Pick that up. Put in the pocket. I do have a storage system, based off of chests. So I'll show it to you guys at some point in time.
That's as close as I'd like to get.
Yes, please. Give me that onyx.
What do we have here?
Might as well pick it up too. What's this? Ugh. Right, I just need one of these chests. Thank you. Aha! Nailed it. Alright, poke the sphincter. Like that.
Images of goblins, their habits and histories flash into your...
Hold on a second, I just got a message. Oh, okay. Alright, let's go. So, one of our things with Shadowheart is she studies history. So we are collecting lore as we go. Like I said, I'm gonna be role playing Shadowheart, and under her proficiencies, there we go. Or was it characteristics? Can I check it? Skills. She has extra in history, so she studies history, she studies religion. These type of things we're going to be keeping track of, as well as medicine. Hello, Brain.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return. The enemy. So many enemies. A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the Mindflayers who abducted you.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Investigate it. Oh, that's a good investigation.
You notice edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Well, we are a follower of Shar, so we know all about loss and pain and all that fun stuff, and how we can use it, so we're going to use this thing. 22! Let's do it!
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
Yeah, we don't really need that.
Free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
That was horrifying. Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
Ugh. Nope. Sorry, buddy. Let's see anything else. Alright, let's go. By the way, before I forget, I am playing on the PS5. Make the manual save. So you won't see mods or anything like that.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Oh. My head. What is this? Skvar. You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive. The artifact. You and others were to seize it from the Githyanki. She may prove to be a foe, but for now offers aid. Who am I? Your only chance of survival. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control of the ship. As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
Alright, little buddy, come on. Alright. Don't want to waste any spell slots yet. Oh, that was useful.
Swift and lethal.
I'm a bit curious how this battle is going to work. I can see it's just a bar, but will it...
My path be true.
Am I close enough? Am I too far away? Oh, I'm close enough. Also, I don't get to see an exact number. Okay, that's interesting. I just get a inkling for how much HP is left in the thing. That's good to know. Us, help! So useful, thank you.
It has it.
Alright,
No time
come back
to
over here.
waste.
There we go.
You proved surprisingly adequate in battle.
Thank you.
Now, to the helm.
I don't need a sword. Do I have a bow? No. There it is. There we go. Oh, hold on. Ranged weapons are always useful.
What is this thing? We need to keep pushing forward. I don't want to test how much punishment this ship can take.
That's a good, point. Alright, open. Ominous.
Gay machinery. I can make no sense of it.
Means nothing to me.
Alright, so failed that.
Unleash
Unleash.
aggression.
Oh!
My own fault for pulling strange levers, I suppose.
Well, that was a mistake. Nice. Ah, too far away.
Victory awaits.
So I'm curious who's inside that pod over there now. Because in the base game, when you make a character, this pod has Shadowheart in it. As a fun side note, if you chose Lae'zel, who's our lovely Githyanki friend over there, as your character, the person we get attacked by from the air is another Githyanki.
Another pod, just like yours. How many more of these can there be?
I don't see no one in there. Don't think I can interact with it. Open sphincter. That now? Nah.
How many hosts of these gay infected?
That's a wonderful question. Take that for future use.
A brain. No, thank you. I have one already.
Okay, so there's no one in that one. Okay, that's cool to know. Hold on. This corpse has a icon or a rune slab in it. If you're not playing as Shadowheart, that is. If you come over this way, piss off. You can use that rune tablet to on this device to open this to get Shadowheart out. Just as a fun little side note. Those. Gonna use that for later.
Another brain.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and Sen.
Alright, let's go. Alright, top ourselves off.
We are nearing the helm. Once inside, do as I say.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, so, before we go on, I'm going to mention this real quickly. This is something I should have mentioned in the beginning. There are specific points in the game where you can do exploits to get certain things. Some of them, I just won't do. But this one I will do. This is useful for getting one of them, for the future. Let's go save here. I'm also going to plan a guide video on not accessories, a unique gear. This is one of them.
Do it. We will deal with the Geich after we escape.
Connect the nerves. Nerves. We will connect them.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the exploit. Well, not really exploit. It's a way to get a unique weapon. That sword
No time to waste.
that guy is carrying is a unique weapon, really powerful, especially early on. We can get it. It just takes a few tricks to do it. One way is to straight up kill him. Me putting that chest in the door is to prevent reinforcements from coming in and attacking. Because this usually takes a hot minute to get done if you decide to kill him.
Taking position.
Let's go. So, like I said, there are two ways of doing it. One is right here. I'm gonna quick save to show it. By the way, this is the only time in this entire playthrough I may save Scott. Shadowheart has the spell Command. You have to equip it. I had it already preset. Command him to drop the sword. If you fail, quick load. While we're doing this, I'm going to mention this real quickly. I will not do this going forward. If I am in a if I'm in a dialogue and I fail a dialogue check, I will not reload. I will explain in greater detail how I will handle things. But this is the only time you'll see me do this cheese. Just because this is the only time to get the sword. And I kind of want it. Actually, I'll explain it while we're doing this. We've seen difficulty checks already. If you get a nat 20, no matter what the difficulty rating is, you win, period. It's a critical success, you win. If you get a natural 1, it's supposed to be an automatic failure. Even if you have a difficulty rating of 0, if you roll a nat 1, you're screwed. There are ways to re-roll in this game if you get a natural 1, and those are known as inspirational dice. I will not use an inspiration to override a nat 1. If I fail, I fail with a nat 1. There we go. Just show it off. It just doesn't seem fair that a nat 20 automatically guarantees a win, whereas you have an opportunity to reload. If you get a nat 20 automatic win, it doesn't make sense to get a reload option if you are failing. So that's going to be my rule going forward. If I fail with a nat 1, I fail. Anything above that, I will be able to reload. Just as a rule of thumb going forward.
before they strike.
Alright, let's get rid of you. Also, make sure to pick up the sword before you leave. Preferably with Lae'zel or Shadowheart. There we go. Make sure I have it. Yep, there it is. So yeah, it does a 4 to 17 points of damage. Guarantee lowest roll 4 damage, 17 at max, with an additional 1d4 fire damage. So it's a really good greatsword. Let's move over there. These guys are also demons, so this will hurt if I hit. Nice. Piss off.
Make way.
Let's do this. Side note, if that, Illithid, this Mindflayer, kills the commander, he will immediately turn on you
Got to press on.
for not doing his orders. Found that out the hard way.
The helm's alien transponder. You made it in time.
That looked painful. Alright. Get our bearings.
Your head spins as you gather yourself. Fresh air and firm ground feel almost alien to you, but not as alien as the creature hiding deep inside your head. You must get rid of it. feel nothing. But of course, Lady Shar is no crass teacher, bludgeoning you with her instructions. She wants you to solve this on your own. Prove yourself to her. First the parasite, then the mission. You're on the right track already.
Cute. Alright, anything worthwhile here? No. Also, I was expecting something to be here. Normally you find Shadowheart unconscious here when you are not playing as her. By the way, for those of you playing on consoles like me, if you press R3, you can see nearby interactables. It is so useful. Fun side note, half of what we'll be doing off screen is just collecting alchemy materials.
There's bound to be a settlement somewhere along the river.
Maybe. Alright. That. Do some fish for food. Belladonna. This. Nope. These, by the way, are fast travel spots.
Some sort of chapel or sepulchre. But dedicated to whom?
That's a good question. Frick. And I have no lockpicks. Alright, quick save. You'll see me do this often.
More of those wretched things.
Alright.
Mustn't let anyone see.
That red, by the way, is an indication of their field of view. It's only me, so... Oof. That's Viscera. These things have... No. Attack for opportunity! Aha!
Vicious filth. Best keep some distance, or this will be a short fight.
Not wrong. Surprise, motherfucker! Alright. Can I hit... I can. Come on, get up here, you little brain. Is it weird I find these little guys cute? Ooh, no. I don't want to take damage.
Heading there.
I don't have much in terms of defense right now, so... Not enough room. Alright, get up here, buddy. Waste his action. Beautiful. Oh boy. Aha! Shield. Yes! Crit! Alright. Don't want to step in that, or else I'll catch on fire. Anything on you? Nice. Don't remember red peppers in the game. It's camp supply, so I'll take it. At this point in the game, I kind of need every little thing. That can sell. Oh. No devour. Thieves' tools. Lockpick.
Keep you open, shall we?
Alright, I have a +2 dex, that's not bad. Yes! There's much more, anticipation when it comes to this game when you don't know if you're gonna fail or succeed a roll. I've played this game a few times, so I know a little bit, but I will not be able to memorize every single freaking what you call it, skill check. What the DC is for all of them. That is nice. Something down here I want real quick. Assuming I can.
Grooves in the mud around that rock.
Can I? It's gonna be slow. There we go. Held together with a Moonharp seal, there's information. Frequent mention of sacrilegious activities among a local Selenite sect. Lovely. Stained rag map. A cache. Cool. Pick up. How is my carry weight currently? Where is it? I have a fun fact about the character coming up. A friend of mine told me this. I'm like, oh man.
Hurry! I've got one of those brain things cornered. There, in the grass. You can kill it, can't you? Like you killed the others?
So, this is Asterion, a fan favorite. The voice actor for Asterion was actually going to quit voice acting because he didn't get a good amount of gigs, not a lot of recognition, you know, and then finances. Which is the reason why I think Asterion is so over the top in this game, as you'll see soon. But due to the love that he has gotten from the Baldur's Gate community, as well as winning an award for his role, he's going to keep going because he's just it reinvigorated him, and I love that. The guy who did this voice, I need to find his name, did a beautiful job, especially later on. So
I was hoping for a kind soul. Well, not to worry. Not a word. Let's try to keep that lovely neck of yours in one piece. Now, I saw you on the ship, didn't I? Nod? Splendid. And now you're going to tell me exactly what you and those tentacled freaks did to me. Don't lie to me.
Your mind twists. You're looking out of unfamiliar eyes, prowling dark, busy streets. You try to hold the memory, but it fades to the worm. The light, the fear.
What was that? What's going on? I saw into your mind. They took you. Just the same as me. And to think, I was ready to decorate the ground with your innards. Apologies. A kindred spirit. My name's Astarion. I was in Baldur's Gate when those beasts snatched me. A pleasure. So, do you know anything about these worms? Turn us into... Of course it'll turn me into a monster. What else did I expect? Although, it hasn't happened yet. If we can find an expert, someone that can control these things, there might still be time. You know, I was ready to go this alone, but maybe sticking with the herd isn't such a bad idea. And you seem like a useful person to know. All right. I accept. Lead on.
Astarion. He's a great man. Alright. Let's keep this this way for now. Cure wounds. Yeah, that's probably a good setup right there for now. And Astarion's turn. Keep him a rogue. I have builds for most of the characters, so.
There, a Mindflayer.
Should be interesting.
And it's hurt.
Quick save.
I'd rather it be hurt than me. Do be careful.
True.
You approach the dying monster. This is the thing that abducted you. You could end its life here and now, if only you didn't feel compassion. Compassion. Yes, you feel hate, and you deserve to be punished for it. You should be whipped, made to bow before this creature in shame. It's possessing your mind, forcing you to love it, but then the feeling slips. The creature's mind seems to focus elsewhere. The monster lies exhausted, defeated. Its eyes, wet orange pearls, radiate malice.
Try to troll me, motherfucker.
Monster. Death is too good for it.
Seriously. Let's keep going.
Dead goblins over there. Worth checking for supplies, maybe.
Maybe. Supply pack. Bow. Alright.
Something's amiss with that room. Seems unstable.
You approach the sigil on the stone. Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone? Whatever you're doing is working wonders. Now a quick little pull should do the trick. Hello. I'm Gale of Waterdeep. Apologies. Usually better at this. At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking. You were on the North Lloyd as well. Then I can only assume you too were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. No use sugarcoating it, is there? The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into Mindflayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided. You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? Uncannily adroit with a knitting needle? I suppose few enough can. Not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together? Most excellent. A parasite shared is a parasite halved, or something to that effect. Oh, but before you think you're about to embark on a journey with most ill-mannered a man, thank you for pulling me out of that stone. It was an act of foresighted kindness, I assure you. For I have the feeling ample opportunities will present themselves for me to return the favor.
So this is Gale. When I very first time playing this game, I was 1000% certain I was going to hate Astarion and Gale. About 5 seconds after talking to them, I'm like, I love you two. You guys are great. Astarion's great, and so is Will. Alright, specialization. So Gale is a wizard. There are 3 classifications of mage users in this game. Wizard, Warlock, and Sorcerer, for those of you who are not D&D inclined. This basically corresponds to the 3 methods of which you can learn magic in this world, outside of... Actually, no, only 3 ways, actually. The first is the wizard route. This is learned knowledge, meaning you have to learn how to use the spells. You need to have a natural knack for it, of course, but with this, we're able to take any magical scroll we find, and for a cost, destroy the scroll, but learn the spell in the process. It's actually really useful. Costs quite a bit, but yeah. The second is the Warlock, which is you gain power from a outside entity, similar to how clerics learn it as well. In this case, and paladins do. In the Warlock case, you learn it from usually a fiend or some sort of eldritch abomination, something beyond our realm of comprehension that isn't a god. And usually you have to enter into a deal with them to get the powers. Anyone can go into these contracts, but usually going into the contract is stupid. You know, deal with the devil and all. The third path is Sorcerer, which is how most people get magic, through blood. Sorcerers can learn it, can get it from multiple different sources. Traditionally speaking, it's through draconic blood, even though there are other options for it. Elves, gnomes, dwarves, and I think Githyanki all also have a natural version of sorcerer magic, air quotes, which is through their ancestry. So, kind of cool. So Gale is a wizard. He learned all his magic through natural talent as well as research. When you choose a subclass of wizard, you have to be very specific on what you want. It will also decrease the price in which it takes you to learn that spell. So if I learn a necromancy spell, raise dead, or speak with the dead from a scroll, it will cost 25 gil or gold per scroll of a lower level. Basically, you cut the price in half. I believe one of the best ones to get is Abjuration. You twist and harden the weave into arcane wards to protect yourself and others. The weave is the flow of magic around the world. This basically means I cast Fireball on that group of people. My friends are there? Nah, they'll be fine, because this will protect them. Evocation allows you to call upon, looks like, natural elements, lightning, thunder, stuff like that. Necromancy, control the dead. Conjuration, you summon creatures from another plane of existence. Enchantment, basically buffs and debuffs. Divination, more temporal stuff, haste, seeing the future, stuff like that. Illusion, you see things. Transmutation, enhance objects and whatnot. Pretty useful stuff. I'm going to stick with Abjuration because that's useful. Let's see here. Let's also Longstrider and Shield are good early on. Actually, hold on. That. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Put in Shield. Yeah. Let's get rid of Grease. Actually, turn it all off. You. You. And you. So the cool thing about some spells, like for example Longstrider, we can cast this as a ritual spell. What this means is it does not cost a spell slot to use, like some spells do. And if I do it right, Longstrider will last until a long rest. At higher levels, I can cast this on multiple people. But this gives me extra movement speed, or movement distance per battle. So it's good to have. Quick save. By the by, I'm going to mention this real quickly as well. I mentioned Inspiration. And the only way you can get Inspiration is through these. Your backstory. There's supposed to be a way I can check it. Alchemy, waypoints, map, turn days. Is it spellbooks? I don't remember how to check it. Goddamn. Journal. There we go. So if I do things that are acolyte in nature, you know, stuff involving the gods, learning secrets about that, I will gain an inspiration point. Lae'zel, warrior tactics. Astarion, being deceitful. Gale, the sage, learning information and whatnot. So always keep an eye out for that type of stuff. I'm looking for this.
Zoru was right. Yellow as a toad, twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
Your words flow to her, though you never speak them aloud.
I know what grows inside you, and I know of a cure.
Oh, come on, I want to do it. So, there are two ways I can do this. Oh, I can't. There we go. Both these are concentration spells, so I can only have one active at a time. Charm Person allows me to gain advantage on these things, which allows me to roll the dice twice and take the higher roll. Guidance is a d4 extra. I usually go for advantage. Ooh, 15. Because I have a -1 in Charisma. That should be enough, I think. Yes.
She's right. Let's go. We need to check out that blast. You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look. Find refuge elsewhere. We've enough mouths to feed. Nymessa, come.
Enough gawking. Get me down. Never.
I love teasing her. Damn right.
Observe and listen.
Those, by the way, are tieflings. Long time ago, their ancestors basically came in contact with the Hells, and they are what remains of that. They're not evil, but a lot of people think they are.
The tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious. But the longer we wait, the more it consumes. My people possess the cure for this infection. I must find a creche. You will join me. It is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a Gaith tadpole, we must report to Augustil for purification.
You may as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks. You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel. Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Alright, and we now have Lae'zel. She's going to be our main tank for a little bit. Let me actually give her this for a little extra oomph. We'll quick save. Go to camp. You can set up camp pretty much anywhere, by the way. It's fun. Over here, I have this. This comes with my this came with all of my deluxe edition stuff and whatnot. But in it, I'm gonna take it all actually. That's my alchemy pouch. We have some food for long rests, some extra potions, my actual cooking stuff, my chests, and then here we have some unique clothing, which outside of this, which is a dagger, none of these really do much, so, yeah. But, we are essentially going to call it here. Now, before we go on, I'm going to mention this, because I'm going to start doing this off screen from this point forward. I recommend gathering a few unique looking chests. It's the reason why I grabbed this type of chest, this reliquary, why I have an ornate chest. Why do I have an ornate chest? I don't remember picking that up. A peculiar clothing chest, and stuff like this. My recommendation is to use this chest specifically for unique armors. Not armors, weapons. Unique weapons. It's a very distinct looking chest that just screams battle. So, good to use. The elaborate reliquary I recommend using for unique rings, necklaces, stuff of that nature. If you have the pre-order and you got or pre-order or whatever it is that gave me this, put your clothing into this chest because it's particular clothing, so unique armor and weapons. Have one for books. Have one if you want to store potions for whatever reason. Stuff like that. That way you'll always have an organized inventory and you'll know exactly where everything is. One for miscellaneous stuff, one for key items, unique stuff. It makes things a little bit easier if you're trying to find stuff. You'll see more later on when I actually have more stuff, and I'll show you that in greater detail. But, for now, we're pretty much done. We're going to take a long rest. Just to get any cutscenes that may proc. Lae'zel wants to talk.
A monster forms inside us, and you think to be idle. I knew your kind to be fragile, but I didn't foresee the severity. Be quick about your rest. We must locate a crash. A thick-headed notion in a complex circumstance. Do you suppose the parasites inside us dare to rest? That the Geich do not still pursue us with each peal of the bell? Take your rest. I will stand watch. Should a single tentacle split your skull, I will not hesitate to end you.
I'll say it's a good thing. Alright, let's long rest. Might as well just use that.
The day is over at last. Rest awaits. Yet you cannot shake the sensation that something is off. Intense pain blossoms from the wound on your hand throughout your whole body. A fragmented image comes to you. A hooded figure admonishing you for resting. Is Lady Shar punishing you? Or perhaps testing you? Is it the tadpole or a curse? You cannot say. In any case, you must persevere without question. The Dark Lady will reveal all to you when the time is right.
You sometimes get some unique stuff during these cutscenes, when you long rest. Alright. And with that, we will be done for today's set. Off screen, I'm going to explore the lower portion of the map that I can without triggering cutscenes, and basically get prepared for the next set. So, I'll be looking forward to some more Baldur's Gate. I know I am, because I love this game. I'll see you guys next time when we'll continue on from here, but till then, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.